So, long story short, I am driving around this neighborhood called Weston, Florida, and it's kind of insane. Like, I know these exist, like, I know these are part of the South Florida landscape, these giant McMansions that, like, have these, like, whirling areas that people can get lost in. I would guess purposefully, but like, look at it. They're 3-car garages, but all of and then all of these palm trees everywhere. Like, it's insane. It's an insane place. And then there are all these places to hide. Oh, there's a freaking golden retriever. That was not the most emblematic of this situation. I do not know what would be. A freaking golden retriever, all of the pavers. Like, there hasn't been a single driveway that isn't paved. Pavers are expensive. Like, it's an expensive proposition. Some have the shiny tiles. It's so weird. So weird. And these are homes that were probably built 90s, probably right before the financial crisis. These probably might have at some point been subprime. Yeah, it's insane. Here during sunset, like, it freaks me out, so I'm just gonna kind of leave it at that. Then there's one other thing I want to bring up. This is the highways. Like, these are where you drive around in order to access these neighborhoods. And there are dozens of them just in this Weston area. And this is still part of, like, the area called Saddle Club. And it's these landscapes with these sidewalks, no biking, just thin sidewalks. And then there's probably like a lake behind there, but they have all the trees built up so you can't see the road. And the thing that's insane is, like, look at the roofs if you can. There's 0 lot lines. Like, these are places that have houses that are on top of each other. Like, look at that. And that's just what they want to do. They want to have their single family house that is 4 feet away from another single family house with, like, a tiny backyard, and it's crazy. And, like, they're probably 2 to 3 million, but it's like, I'm still riding. I've probably done like 3 or 4 miles. Like, it's just, this is Weston, and there's no wildlife. It's crazy. So the thing that's insane is, like, the area that I am to the left of me as I'm heading east back towards civilization is the Everglades. Like, that's a big berm that they built up. I might be able to catch, like, a little bit of the grasslands through there. But, like, we weren't meant to build this far west. We fucked up the water table. And then all of this, like, all that is where we were just driving through was before we settled it. And frickin' palm trees. And you can see maybe the giant stadium. And it's a river of grass, and that's what this should have been and should have stayed. But instead, it's like McMansions all the way over there, and endless. And then there's some, like, more affordable housing. But, like, South Florida, like, is the one area that if people say, oh, we're full, we can't handle anyone else, might actually be true. Like, we should stop building. Here is a comparison of that house in area to the one I call home, which is a little bit further east. It's closer to the water. I can get to the beach in like 20 minutes. And these have all, like, they're different house styles. Like, there's a difference in, like, gradation. Like, this one has an interesting fence and everything, but they're all independently owned, and I do not believe they pay a homeowners association. They're similarly, like, large houses, but it doesn't have as much of a Stepford feel to it.